Hey guys, this is Not Lammers Invoked 101. Welcome back, and today we're going to be taking a look at my brand new Infernoble deck profile. I'm also going to be showing a combo with this deck, the main combo that this deck does. So wait until the end of the video and I'll show that to you as well. But yeah, so this is Infernoble. It's a deck that I used to play. I think I played it about 3 times and then it kind of fell out, so I stopped playing it. It was one of those decks that was really good for like 2 weeks and then it was bad. It's just one of those ones. But yeah, I got a couple new things for this and I definitely updated it since the last time you guys have seen this, so I'm not going to waste any more time. We're going to get right into this. But before we do, if you feel like supporting the channel, there are plenty of links down below, including the brand new including my brand new affiliate link for yourplaymat.com. If you want custom sleeves, such as the ones that Angel of Alchemy got, you guys know her as Mio, she has ones like this. You can get whatever you want on the back of them. You get 10% off either by using the code INVOKED10YP or by clicking that link down below. We also have our Teespring, which of course, as you guys know, you can get our stickers and our t-shirts, etc., with that. So that all said, oh, there you go, right there. So with all that said, let's get right into the profile. Starting with the monsters, we of course have Immortal Phoenix Gearfried. I'm playing him at 2. I like him at 2. I want to be able to draw him at least because he is the negate and he's also basically a free special summon. But yeah, really good card, really good monster for this strategy, especially with how big he is, and definitely a needed thing for your end board. Moving into our other kind of like extenders, best normal summon of the deck, Neospace Connector. On normal summon, when normal summon, you can special summon a Neospatian or Neos from the deck. And then he also attributes himself to do something, but that doesn't matter because we're going to be special summoning Aqua Dolphin. And Aqua Dolphin has the effect to discard a card to rip a card out of your opponent's hand potentially. But yeah, so really good cards right there. That's it for those guys, for just kind of whatever monsters. Moving into our Infernoble package, 3 Oliver. Oliver has the effect of when he's an equip card, your opponent can't target the equipped monster with card effects. And then it also has the effect of you can send one Fire Warrior or one equip spell from hand or face up field to the graveyard to special summon him from your hand as a level 1 monster. He is a tuner, and then if he's in your graveyard, you can target a warrior monster you control and equip him to it. So really cool card there. Then we have 2 copies of Renaud. Renaud has the ability of, if you control a Fire Warrior, you can special summon him from your hand. You can only summon him once per turn that way. And then he also has the ability of, he also becomes a tuner that way. And then he also gets back equip spells. Then we're playing 1 Ugier, or Ugier, whatever. He's pretty alright. He's a nice little extender. I believe what his purpose is that helps it get through Nibiru, or that if you do get Nibiru, he helps you play through it. So his effect is, while he's equipped, the monster equipped with him can't be destroyed by card effects, and it says, you can, if this card is normal or special, you can send 1 Noble Arms or a Fire Warrior, except Ugier, from deck to grave. This card's in your graveyard, you can target a warrior and equip it. So that's pretty nice. And then the last one we play is 1 Astolfo, just kind of as another extender. His effect is you can banish a Fire Warrior from your hand or grave and special summon him from your hand, and then you can make his level become the level of the banished monster. So it's a really nice little extender as well with the Ugier. So really cool there. That's it for the Infernoble stuff. For the Garnets, Despot 01 and Coltwing, these are mainly for the combo at the end, which, like I said, I will be trying to show. If my main camera, if my face cam will be alive by then, it's at 1 battery right now, and I still have more deck profiles I need to get through. So put those guys aside. Then we're playing a Phantom Knight package of Cloak, Boot, Torn Scale, and Brigadine. This is mainly for just extending and continuing synchro plays. It's also for the main thing that we do off of Isolde. So that's this, because you special this, send this, search this, special that, make Appaloosa, which I'm currently proxying, and then banish that to search this. This special summons itself, and then that lets you do even more stuff. So it's a very nice, tight little engine that you can play. And then for hand traps, we're just playing the Gammas for those early start plays. Basically, this helps going second. You just Gamma your opponent. And then if you're going first and you activate Rhoda, Heritage, and they ash you, you activate this And then you're also able to make Omega, which means that you can then go for the other hand rip. You can get 2 hand rips. So that's that. And then for the final extenders, 2 Fire Flint Lady. It's just summons itself with control a warrior monster. And then 3 Red Layer, which is pretty important. Being able to have one in your hand and also one in the deck is very important for the strategy. So you would definitely want to play as many of these as possible. And that's it for the monsters. Moving into the spells, we have 1 Rhoda. One Rhoda and 1 Called By as our one-ofs. Then we have 3 Heritage of the Chalice. This card is your Rhoda for your equip spells and also your Fire Warriors, and then or your Noble Knights. And then I'm playing 3 Durandal. Durandal is a Rhoda for Fire Warriors, a level 5 or lower Fire Warrior, and then it blows itself up. Really good card for the strategy. 3 DDR just to get stuff back. It's also a key combo piece. I'm playing 2 Living Fossil. If you want to play one that's different, you can play Overdone Burial. I just don't have an Overdone Burial. And then I'm playing 1 Phoenix Blade, because of course, and 1 Cursed Armaments. This should be Metal Silver Armor, and I know I have one, but I'm currently in the process of moving, and I've moved my bulk boxes, which is where I guarantee a Metal Silver Armor is. So I'm playing Cursed Armaments kind of as the proxy for it. It's also not the worst thing. It drops a targeted monster by 600 for each monster they control, which is pretty okay, but it's definitely not the best thing. So, and whenever it leaves the field, it equips to a opponent's monster. So there we go. Although that can kind of come back and bite you. That's it for the main. I know I'm kind of like running through these guys, but it's just because my face cam is like on 1 battery. And I also do want to get to the combo to show you guys that. So we're playing 1 Captain Roland. He's the level 5 tuner, and in the end phase, he lets you send an equip spell and search a Fire Warrior. 1 Oliver, not gonna lie, I have no clue what he does. You could definitely switch this out for something else, such as a 2nd Power Tool Dragon. And then 1 Charles. When he becomes equipped with something, he gets to pop a card on the field, as just like if he gets equipped with something. And then he also has the ability of, you get to during the end phase, you can equip an equip spell from your hand or graveyard to him, then equip a Fire Warrior monster from the deck, which is pretty good. 1 Herald the Arclight for negates, 1 Balmung for the combo, 1 Power Tool for the combo. Like I said, you can play 2 of these, but you can get away with playing 1. 1 Shooting Riser, 1 Borreload Savage, and 1 Omega. And that's it for the Synchros, for the XZs. Just 1 Draco Sack. Again, this is for the combo. It's all gas. You will burn through the vast majority of your extra deck. I think this combo ends you with only 2 cards in your extra deck. 3 if you do it the way that like you're supposed to. Then I'm playing 2 Isolde because she's mandatory at 2. 1 Hyclofibrax for the combo, 1 Auroradon for the combo, and this is supposed to be Appaloosa, but I can't find my 2nd Appaloosa. So right now it's Saryuja. So there we go. That's it. That's the hand. So I'm gonna shut off the face cam real quick so that way I can charge it and conserve the battery. I'm gonna move the camera up, and then we're gonna get right into the combo. Okay guys, so I was watching back the footage that I took because I tried to do the combo like 10 times, and the one that I got right was wrong. So I kind of just sat down after a while because I got really frustrated filming it, and I just tried to do it, and I got it with all 3 of those same cards that I was going to show initially. So Neos Connector, Oliver, and Renaud, or a way to get to these 3. That's what you need to start the combo. Obviously, we're going to start with the connector. That's going to get us our Aqua Dolphin. And Aqua Dolphin has the effect to discard a card to rip a card from the opponent's hand, potentially, and then they take 5 or you take 5, either or. So we would do that because we have 2 other cards, but we're not going to here, simply because I didn't, factor that in here. We're going to then link them for Isolde, and then Isolde effect is going to add to our hand a Super Quantum Red Layer. So I'm going to grab one of him. So our hand is 3 cards full right now, and then we're going to activate her 1 more time for her other effect to send our Metal Silver Armor, or Cursed Armaments, our Living Fossil, and the most important spell card, Phoenix Blade, which enables, this lets Infernoble do loops. This plus Renaud and DDR is nuts. So we're gonna do that, and that's gonna get us a level 3 monster. It's gonna be Torn Scales. So here's where something that's gonna come in, like at the very end of the combo is gonna happen, because he's gonna come back at the very end of our combo. But we're gonna banish both our warriors to get Divine Sword back. Then we're gonna activate him to discard Divine Sword to send a Phantom Knight to the graveyard. So the Phantom Knight, of course, we're gonna send is Ancient Cloak. Once Ancient Cloak's in the graveyard, we're gonna banish him to search. The other Phantom Knight, which is Boots. So now we got. So remember, we started with this with 3 cards, and we discard a card. Now we're back up to. So we have 5 cards in our hand currently. But yeah. So then we're gonna Silent Boots. It's a special because we control this. We're gonna take all 4 or all 3 and make Apollousa, or in this case Saryuja, which is filling in for Apollousa. I have to find mine, which I think was in my Drytron stack, so I'm not totally sure where it went. So we'll make that, and then we will activate the Silent Boots to banish and search out the Phantom Knight trap. Again, this is going to come up at the end of the combo, and that's going to trigger the Torn Scales to special, and he'll banish himself whenever he leaves the field. So now what we're going to do is we're going to discard the red layer to special Oliver. So we do that. Now we have a tuner and a non-tuner. We're going to link them together. It's going to banish him for Halqifibrax or Needle Fiber. And then we're going to do Fiber Effect to special summon a tuner. It's going to be Despoto 1, Avi. And then we're going to link these two because they're both machines for the Link 3 Auroradon. Now Auroradon is going to summon 3 tokens. I'm going to use my super cool invoked tokens, my Book of the Law, my Alistair, and my Omega Summon, which sadly I destroyed a secret rare Omega Summon for that, and I wish I didn't, because I can no longer find any secret rare Omega Summons. So we're going to summon all 3 tokens, which is going to trigger the Despot, special summon himself back. We will then synchro with 2 tokens. I'll put those back over here. Synchro with 2 tokens for 7. It's going to give us the Power Tool Dragon. And then Power Tool Dragon's effect. We're going to reveal 3 DDRs, and since you know I started my hand with only those cards, the other 2 DDRs are in the deck. So there's one, and there it is. There's one. I've had opponents say they're going to reveal 3, and I've asked them to prove that they're in the deck before. And that is something, if your opponent says, hey, I'm just going to reveal all 3 of these, make sure you tell your opponent, hey, I want to see all 3. Just because. So there we go. So we get our DDR here, and then we're going to tribute our Auroradon and our token to special summon a Phantom Beast, a Mecha Phantom Beast from the deck. That's going to be Colt Wing. Colt Wing on special summons 2 tokens. 5 tokens total. Which again will trigger Despoto 1. Special. Synchro for 4. Which is going to be Underworld Fighter Balmung. Ba-boom. And now this is a level 7 and this is a level 7. So now we're going to overlay for 7. Mecha Phantom Beast Dracosac. And now, here's where something gets a little funny. So we're going to detach Colt Wing to get 2 more tokens. So that's, we made 5, this is 6 and 7. So there we go. We're going to do that, and then we're going to tribute Dracosac for his own effect to pop a card, which is going to be Balmung. Balmung will then target a level 4 or lower in the graveyard to special. And that level 4 or lower is going to be... It's Oliver. Yes, Oliver. So we're going to special summon Oliver. We're going to synchro one more time with Oliver and a token for the level 7 Shooting Riser Dragon. So now Shooting Riser on special is going to send a monster from deck to grave to reduce its own level. And the monster, of course, we're going to send is a red layer. So now it's a level 2. Alright, so now what we're going to do is, I'm trying to remember here, I believe what we do here is we get the Phoenix Blade back. So we're going to Phoenix Blade and we're going to banish Oliver and the red layer. This is what we do here. So then that gives us the Phoenix Blade. So now our different dimension reincarnation is live. So then here's where we synchro for 5 with a token. Did I put a token? No, I didn't put a token in the grave. For Renaud. Or for Roland, sorry, not for Renaud.
Then we'll activate Roland's effect, so in the end phase, we'll be able to send a card to the graveyard. And so this is level 3. Our DDR is live. But what we're gonna do, I'm trying to remember exactly. I believe, yes, this is the moment we DDR. Yes. So we discard Phoenix Blade for DDR to target Oliver and bring him back. And now what we do is we set our Shade Brigandine and we activate it because we have no traps in our graveyard, so it can be activated this turn. This is a level 4. We're gonna synchro for 8. That puts Oliver in our graveyard along with DDR. And that's gonna give us the Borreload Savage. And I'm sorry if I'm kind of stopping and pausing. It's because I'm trying to just go through the motions and remember. So Savage Dragon's gonna target a link in our graveyard and equip it, gain half its attack, and gain negates equal to its link rating. So it gets 3 is it Boral counters? Does it actually gain counters? Yeah. So it gets 3 counters on it, and that means that means he has 3 negates, and he's gaining 1050. So he's at 4,050 points. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna get Divine Sword back by banishing Oliver, and we can banish either Balmung or Noble or any of these other guys. It really doesn't matter. I'm gonna banish a Balmung with him, and that's gonna get us back the Divine Sword. And the reason we want to get Divine Sword back is because of Renaud. So then we're gonna activate Renaud by ditching Phoenix Blade again to special summon himself. And when Renaud is special, he gets to target a equip spell that is banished from your graveyard and add it back to your hand. We're gonna target DDR. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna banish our last 2 warriors in grave, Isolde and Red Layer. Oops. To add back Phoenix Blade. Now this again makes DDR live, and this means you do not need to play 2 power tools. If you don't want to play 2 power tools or you only have 1, this skips around that if you have Renaud. So then once again we're going to activate DDR, ditching the Phoenix Blade, and we're going to target the Neospace Connector. Here's where, so like I said, he was going to come back, and you can also target Balmung if you want to do that. We're going to synchro Roland and Neospace Connector for Charles. Charles will get an end phase effect. Then one more time, we're going to synchro with a token for level 4, and that's going to give us Herald of the Arclight. That gives us 3 cards left in the extra deck, 3 negates. This is Appaloosa with 3, and this is also a negate. So now moving into end phase, what happens is we get to choose which way we resolve our stuff. We can either resolve Charles first, or we can resolve Roland first. So we're going to resolve Roland. We're going to send Durandal to the grave and add. Now remember, we still have 1 card in our hand, so this is another card in our hand now. We're going to add Gearfried. And then again, moving to end phase, this guy's effect is going to activate, which lets us equip 1 card from our graveyard and 1 card from the deck. So what we can do here, so what we're going to do is we're going to equip the Cursed Armaments, aka our Metal Silver Armor, from the graveyard, and our Oliver from the deck, both to Charles. That makes everything on our board untargetable, because they have to target this, but they can't target him. At any point during our opponent's turn, we can activate Roland Engrave to equip to Charles, which will trigger him to pop a card. So if you are playing, so like for me currently, what that means is that I will be able to pop my own Cursed Armaments and then re-equip it to my opponent's monster, which is pretty cool. It's kind of the same way that we used, what's it called? Smoke Grenade, but not as cool. But yeah, so that is the Infernoble combo, card for card. This is the way. I like that. Once I kind of got the hang of it, because I kept trying to do it over here, but I realized I don't know what it was. I couldn't do it when I put Appaloosa over here, but I flipped the board and I was able to figure it out. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this in the comments below. Tell me what I can do to improve it. With that all said, before I let you guys go, once again, feel free to check out those links down below where you can go on your playmat and get 10% off with my code invoked10YP on your next Your Playmat order, or you can just click that affiliate link right there. And also check out our Teespring, where we have plenty of merch for you guys, including t-shirts, stickers, etc. And with all that said, I will see you guys in the next video.